Put the explosion, Larry. Put this explosion. I know you didn't actually watch it, but I kind of watched him for a little bit. I don't know. It was just he just gave out gaming news, and I was too stupid to actually use Reddit.
Reddit Big Chungus funny. Let meme. So Keanu Reeves Big Chungus wholesome.
Fucking. Oh.
Did you hear about the EDP this stuff?
Is EDP actually running for president?
No. Is EDP actually pedophiles? Your true question.
Didn't he throw hands with a 13-year-old though?
Yeah.
Yeah, what's the problem?
I think it was almost.
God. Why?
EDP was trending a while ago because apparently, apparently, he was DMing a girl that he knew was 14.
Sexually?
Yes.
Oh.
He has made 2 videos saying that it's not true. I don't know what to believe.
I'm not just because like. What? Did you just see? That was the stupidest fucking death ever. What?
What just happened? I was looking at EDP. What?
What?
So in the UK, a 12-year-old kid has been taken to custody because he DM'd a soccer player. Guacamole, word I can't say, penis.
Wagman for Batman.
And then someone responded,
You
this
see
is
my
why
balls?
Black Lives Matter exists. People still have so much to learn. Bro, he's 12! He's 12! I ain't trying to condone that.
You've seen my balls,
He's
Batty,
12
and
though.
Dick this month. More than my BM. More than my.
Oi, bro. At least Velma's trending. Love me some Velma. Are there any Smash Bros that still exist?
I can kill a man right now. I can take the life of somebody right now.
Look, man. I'm in the next room. Do not walk out to that room and stab me, please. Mia.
It's not
even. See if I can bring up a
not
happy topic.
It's not fucking even that like I'm failing so hard at the start. It's that like I gradually fuck up until the very end. Like at the very end, I'm like so close to like finally getting some progress done, and then just bam, nothing.
Yeah. Please, don't do anything. Don't do anything rash.
I can kill like 5 babies right now. Fuck it, you know what I'm talking about? I had this topic saved on my fucking thing for so long. I'm fucking talking about it now. You know who I love? I love Alex Jones. I fucking love Alex Jones. Alex Jones is such a fucking crazy head.
Hey,
He's so insane.
You need to walk carefully here, or tread carefully.
Okay.
You do not love his hat. You just love his insanity.
I don't love Alex Jones, like politics.
Ideology.
I think Alex Jones, the politics, is one of the most stupid, close-minded thing ever. I love Alex Jones, the nutcase. Alex Jones is the funnest person in the world I have ever heard talk. like that one story he told on the Joe Rogan podcast where like he got like sexually promiscuous when he was like fucking 13 with like a 17-year-old. He was like, if I was like, okay, she was like, I was like 13 and she was like 17. She was super hot. And she was telling me like, if I like put on lipstick and if I put on lipstick and makeup, she'd let me have sex with her. So I was like, all right, that sounds pretty good. He tells a story about like him having a dream about his family that he had in like the 1800s or whatever, and then his family all died.
How the fuck did he get that dream? What fucking cheat code did he input to get that dream? Like, what? I don't wait. Thinking about it, I've never had a dream where I was in like medieval era. Oh, not the same fucking... Bro, stop hitting that block.
It's not fucking intentional.
That's the 7th time.
And then he fucking goes on and he's like talking about how like
eating his neighbors.
There's like two separate governments, and it's like NASA is the real government created
What are they, the space government?
created by the Germans after World War II. Not like NASA is like the Nazi like spin-off government.
The spin-off?
Like and like fucking and like the actual government is like the Chinese controlled government. And then he like talks about, oh my god, he's so insane. And then he like talks about like motherfucking
saying that he would eat his neighbors if he was given the
hold
chance.
on, have you ever watched the Joe Rogan podcast with Alex Jones?
No, I did not.
It is the greatest 4 hours of your life you will ever spend. It is so nonsensical. It is so stupid, and it is pure entertainment. It is so funny. Like, I know a lot of people give Joe Rogan a lot of shit, and oh, there's a thing down here. I'm fucking stupid. I didn't even notice. Oh, it's a scrolling level. Oh, I can jump on these guys. Oh boy.
You know, hard drive, the hard drive, how they make like, they're like the Onion of video games. Wait, what's their actual name?
Alex Jones went on Infowars saying that he would eat the asshole of his neighbors and then eat his neighbors to protect his children.
I mean, he's got the spirit. I'll give it to him. I'll eat him right now.
Oh my god, what a fucking lunatic. I would love to have a beer with Alex Jones. That is like one of my life goals. I want to have a beer with Alex Jones.
An article from Hard Drive. Man suffers through 30 minutes of jazz before realizing he just likes Cowboy Bebop.
Hey man, fuck you, jazz is good. I will say about jazz though, like, there is a lot of jazz music, and like, maybe this is partially because like I didn't give a fuck about it, but like, there are like people who get so far into the technical aspect of it, and I was like I've always been one to like be critical of like my performances and stuff. I found footage of like me performing senior year, and I listened to it, and it's like, it's not even that I'm like necessarily like I'm gonna compliment myself. It's not that I'm doing bad. It's that I'm following the groove of the song rather than like being strict by strict with like the notation of the song. And with like jazz, I feel like that's so much more of like an easier thing to like appreciate, because like there is so much jazz that is rooted in music, like time signatures, scores, shifting scales, all of this dumb bullshit. I don't care. Like, dude, I just want to hear good music. And it's like, if I play a bass line that's gonna make people be like, yeah, fuck yeah, that's all I'm satisfied with. That's all I really give a fuck about. So like, I've always been the type of I'm the type of person that like I can sing you like a bass line that I want to play, but I can't write it down. I don't give a fuck about learning like staff notation. I don't care about it. That's just, it seems like such a waste of my time, and like it's not. I know it isn't, but like,
aren't there a lot of bands that just don't know how to read music?
Yeah,
they
but
just kind of play.
I know how to read music, obviously, but
yeah,
like I've been learning since I was fucking 3rd grade. Like I just, you know, I don't care. Like, if I play a bass lick and you think it sounds good, cool. That's all I care. If you groove with it, cool. If you're fucking vibing out to that shit, dope. That's all I give a fuck about. I don't care about satisfying these like jazz upper echelon lords of like, oh, and you get to play decimated. You got
the elitist.
You gotta play a fucking staccato on the 9th and play a 7th chord harmonic. I don't care. All right. I'll play the same 12-bar blues. Fuck that coin. I'm getting it. I'll play the same 12-bar blues, and you're gonna like it because it sounds good. You're not gonna complain.
With music, there are like a set of rules that the elitists will like, oh no, this is what jazz is. You gotta only do it like this. But like, it's more, you don't need to follow those rules. If you can make something sound good, then just go for it.
I just watched the video on a video called "The Worst Jazz Solo Ever," and it's like this one-note solo, and it is awful. It is so bad, but
one note.
But I mean, jazz as a genre is strange because jazz isn't really a genre. It is the culmination of so many genres that just sort of fuse into this sort of like melting pot of
mega
music.
genre.
Yeah. What?
It's a weird thing though, like with the whole melting pot thing, is that jazz is technically still a genre though. Like it is categorized underneath the genre.
It is.
There's people that say America.
It is what I call it's overarching. Like it's similar to like well, not similar, but I'd say to like orchestral music, because like when people think of orchestral music, they're probably thinking of symphonic music, which is like when they have like horns and when they have strings and when they have percussion. Orchestral music isn't that. Orchestral music is just an orchestra, all strings, and like jazz is. When you say jazz, you have an idea in your head about what jazz is because of like what you might know. What people would probably think when you first hear the term jazz, for the majority of people, I would assume it would be 12-bar blues jazz, which is, you know, common. Whereas, you know, something like, you know, like samba, you know, is jazz, but it's not jazz in the sense of like it came from like New Orleans or like French Quarter or anything like that, but it's jazz. You know, you could play a samba tune that's jazz. My favorite jazz song of all time, Caravan, is like that. It's not a samba song, but like it's not a 12-bar blues. It does have a 12-bar blues in it actually, but it's not a 12-bar blues song like at heart. That's not what. You're supposed to be my friends!
Isn't Caravan the one in Whiplash?
Yes.
Yeah.
Like when I was...
Whiplash is good. Viewers watch it.
It's alright.
Alright. Come on now.
I'm a musician. Of course I'm gonna nitpick the movie.
Fuck you.
As a music movie, it is... okay.
The less you know, the more you enjoy things.
Yeah, probably. Yeah. Fuck it. I don't care. If I hit it, I hit it. If he dies, he dies. I'm so fed up.
If I shoot and he simply walks in front of my bullets,
there is so much going on this screen.
If he walks in front of my bullets, that's his fault.
That's his fucking fault, not my problem. He went in front of the bullet. How was I supposed to know that he was gonna die?
Man.
Oh.
Another article from Hard Drive.
What is this? Who designed this?
Opinion. Video games are for children. If you're an adult, you should stare at a wall until you fucking die. That's true. AMC
Hold
theaters
on,
to
that was
reopen.
bullshit. How was I supposed to know that these were gonna come out of the fucking ceiling? Do I have to die, Harry? Harry, I'm asking you. Do I have to die?
Yeah. Hey, what?
Because they were coming up from the ground and like, I hate this. With jazz music, like I was fucking saying, not to fucking go back, basically, like, oh, not about jazz music, about, Whiplash. Whiplash is fine. It is, it's definitely of that thing where, like, the less you know, the better, like.
As a film, it's good, but if you're knowledgeable in music, like instruments and stuff.
Like, it was like the butt of the joke of like, even though we all loved playing Caravan because it's an amazing song, it was like the joke was always like, oh, Whiplash, oh, such a good movie, quote unquote.
It is.
No, in terms of like the music.
Oh yeah. I saw like how many parts was it? It was either a really long video or it was multiple parts of a musician going through. A musician / like film lover going through why Whiplash is good and why Whiplash is bad in terms of like music and why Whiplash is good in terms of film. Kind of like talking about why he loves the film, but also why he like the music isn't.
Oh,
like,
the music performing in the film is pretty bad. Like, it sounds like, it really does sound like amateurs were playing instead of like a professional studio band. Which I mean they're like college.
It makes sense.
I mean they're like college students, but like some of the performances in there like sound like a high school band, and I'm like, yeah, yikes. Also, like I hate one of my biggest pet peeves, and this is just as a musician, seeing like when people play music in movies, is when they have a character. I don't know if you've ever noticed this, all of the characters who play instruments that have speaking lines don't play their instruments.
Yeah, I mean, that's obvious. It's two different crafts. Acting versus, you know, playing playing instruments. I think it was like in the end.
Boop. 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 There is no God. There is no God. God is dead, for I have killed him. Oh boy. Watch Nichijou, fellas. Nichijou's a great show. I am under so much pain. Like, the level of pain which I am under currently is too much. Well, at least I got that. Fuck. Oh boy. Oh no. Okay, I don't.
All right.
I have
what was I saying?
I have no clue what this level is. Oh boy.
What was I saying?
Something about Whiplash.
I think it was the director's hands in the end, like scene when he was playing drums.
Hmm. What?
What?
Could you say that again?
In the end, instead of it being Miles Teller's hands, it was the director's hands, you know, playing the drums. It was the director playing the drums.
What is that? What is that actor's name? The guy who played Miles?
Miles Teller? I said the actor's name instead of the character's name. Character's name
is
was like
Miles
Andrew
Teller?
or something.
Oh yeah, it's like Neiman or something. It's Miles Teller.
Andrew Neiman, I think.
Miles Teller is actually a drum player, so he played that part of the song.
He played some of it.
Yeah.
But when it was close up, I think it was the director. Like close up to
okay,
the
hold
hands.
on, wait. It was this one?
That was
this
a
one.
coin.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Alright, where are we going?
Next to the blue flower. At the bottom.
Hey!
I'm a god. Fuck.
What's the move?
Middle on the right. All the way on the right.
This one?
Middle all the way on the right, yeah.
Ah.
Fuck. Left of the 10 coin.
Let's go!
Yeah. Let's fucking go!
Alright. What's
Fuck.
next?
Next to the 10 at the right.
Here?
Yeah.
Ah.
Everybody picked that. Oh well, at least that'll conclude this episode of Mario
Pain.
3. Lots of pain.